Hello once again, this is James. Welcome to my computerized accounting tutorials with QuickBooks. Today we are going to look at the purchase order processing procedure. How do you place orders for goods you sell from your suppliers? This process is known as the purchase order processing procedure. The POP procedure has 4 steps. First order of business is to create a purchase order, receive inventory stock products, enter the bill against the inventory, and pay the bill as the last process. Let us dive into our QuickBooks company and try to see how this happens. This is how the procedure goes. First we start with our purchase procedure, which starts with the purchase order, as you can notice. Then we receive inventory, then we enter the bill, and we pay the bill lastly. So let us go to our purchase order. So it will ask us from which vendor are we buying this. Let us say maybe Dell. On which date? Let's say we made that order on Friday. So what item are we buying? Let's say we are buying monitors. Here automatically it puts one quantity. You can put a description. So supposing we want to know how many monitors are there in our stock, of course you can click on that option there to tell us that the quantity available is now 2, none on sales order, none on reserves, but what we have on hand is 2, as you can see. So that's the importance of this fella here. But we want to buy 5 monitors. The unit of price is set, and the rate at which you buy each is that. You don't have a customer set to that if it was an inventory item. So we save and close. So that is the first step. We've finished creating the purchase order. Next is we receive inventory. Here we have options. If you receive inventory with bill, you won't have to come here and enter the bill. If you say receive inventory without bill, it means you have to come to this step and enter the bill. So let's say we are going to receive our inventory with bill. So I'll click there. Then I will come and choose my supplier. So it will ask you, it shows the open post which exists, says open purchase orders which exist for this vendor. Do you want to receive against one or more of these orders? And you say yes. Of course, you only have one order relating to that supplier. So it will show us the order which was on the 11th of June. We have to tick there to confirm that we want to process this order. Then we say OK. So it will tell us the address of so on our supplier Delo, Jam Scheme, and so on, and the amount which is due to that supplier, and the bill date due. The bill is supposed to be paid if it's on credit by 21st, that is 10 days from the time the order was received, which was the 11th. So that is enough. We need to you can put a memo if you want, but you now can say save and close. So when we finish that, now we don't have to enter the bill. The bill has already been entered because it was received with inventory. So what we have to do now is just to come and pay our bill. So when you click pay bill, it will show all the bills which are pending to be paid, not only for this supplier but even other suppliers. But in this case, it's still this same person who had an opening balance in the beginning. As you saw, we put an opening balance on him, but this is now the current bill which is related to the 21st of June. So if this is the bill we want to pay, we shall click in it. Then we shall come down here and we choose where do we want the bill to come from, because now if we are saying we're paying it by our cash book, we need a minus 670,000 and we don't have that money there. So let's say we are paying it from our center bank. Our center bank also has little money, so we don't have to we don't have the money available to pay this transaction. Supposing we are paying off part of this transaction, let's say we are paying off maybe 400,000, because if you are not paying the full bill, you can say we are paying up this part of the bill, so the other part will remain. So you notice now that the ending balance for our account will be 300,000 as opposed to the 400,000 we paid off, meaning previously our bank had 700,000 and we're taking off 400 to pay part of the bill for the monitors, and we shall pay this bill by clicking pay selected bill. So when I click pay selected bill, to ask me if I want to pay more bills. If I don't want, I will say done. If I want to print the checks, I can print the checks, but let's say done. So that is the purchase procedure. If we come and we check our chart of accounts, if we come to our bank, we will notice that that payment of 400 was to Delo, and it was paid, and that's how our balance comes to this. So that is how we do the purchase procedure or the purchase order processing procedure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.